The ultimate throwback Thursday we have going on here with Bring Back the Time. Tell us all about your new hit.
The song is called Bring Back the Time. It features the artists of the Mixtape Tour 2022, New Kids, Salt-N-Pepa, En Vogue, and Rick Astley. And it is a song that has a spirit of the 80s, you know, that really goes back into the time when we first met our fans and built this relationship that we all promised would last forever. And here we are 30 some odd years later, and it's still going strong. And we want to celebrate that, and we want to invite our fans to continue to celebrate that. You know, so many of them have grown up to have a lot of stresses and real life things to deal with because they're not kids anymore. And you know, somehow, some way, our relationship has given them a chance to escape the pressures of life sometimes and sort of live into that sort of youthful joy and love that we all shared. And it's such a blessing, and we're incredibly grateful to them. And that's why we keep doing this, honestly, just to keep that connection alive.
Oof, I really feel that. Let's talk about these special guests, because you guys have some iconic names all joining forces here. You included, as you said, Salt-N-Pepa, Rick Astley, and En Vogue. What was it like working with them?
Great. Great.
I mean, we already toured with Salt-N-Pepa in 2019, so they're amazing. Really, they're great at what they do. They're great at entertaining the crowd. So we wanted to bring them back and then add En Vogue and Rick Astley. I mean, it's going to be a night of just hit records, and I can't wait for the start.
I'm expecting there to be a lot of good dance moves, but this is so much nostalgia. Nostalgia is really having a moment right now. Why did you want to write this song, and why did you want to bring back the time?
Cheese.
Yeah, yeah. John said we're getting old. We're getting old, but we don't look that old. We're hanging in there. I think, you know, again, it's, you know, we treat the nostalgia as the reason we're here. We treat our fans as the reason we're here, and we honor it, we celebrate it, and we also try to keep it fresh all the time. You know, we never take our audience for granted, and I think that's part of the reason we're still here doing it. A, because we love them, but B, we know that they could choose anything else in the world, and they've chosen us for, you know, in some cases 35 years. And you know, if they want the nostalgia, they get it. If they want new material, they get it. If they want all of the above, they get it. I mean, that's just, they are the CEOs and we are their employees, and we're here to you know, work and keep them happy.
Well, speaking of nostalgia, let's talk about this music video. We cannot miss out on that because it is amazing. You guys had some very iconic 80s moments thrown in there. What was it like recreating those? Because I'm telling you, it looked so much fun watching the video.
Yes.
Well, that's the first thing. It was a blast. But to like take those videos we grew up watching, like Journey, the Separate Ways thing, and Twisted Sister, to be able to pay homage to that and also, you know, just have fun with it was awesome. And we've never really done videos with all that makeup and wigs and everything. So that was a lot of fun too.
It was fun to watch, and it looked like you guys were having so much fun making it. Let's talk about this tour, though. The Mixtape Tour 2022 coming up. You're bringing your friends, Salt-N-Pepa, Rick Astley, and En Vogue on the road with you. Why did you want to, you know, bring that together and take that out on the road as well?
Well, this is kind of like our second mixtape tour. The first one was amazing, and just, you know, it's like a mixtape tour. You know, you want to keep the party going nonstop, you know, and you have your highs and your lows, and it's like a roller coaster ride. And, you know, we were lucky enough to ask Salt-N-Pepa again, and they're just heroes of ours and complete pros and just know how to like set the place, you know, on fire. So we got them and Vogue. We're so excited about. They have so many hits. They're really iconic, and Rick Astley. So the idea is to just keep the party going nonstop. And I think all the acts, you know, looking at that, they all got on the record and made a song and made a video. It says a lot about that. We're all on the same page and we want to have a good time.
Are we going to get all the classics this time around, or are we going to get new stuff? Mix of both?
Yes.
Classics upon classics, you know.
All the hits.
It's going to be tight. Honestly, with all the acts and all the hit records, you have to play the hits first. So I don't know how much room there's going to be for anything but hits.
This is going to be a long concert, I have a feeling, because between all of you, there's so many hits coming up. I know that we haven't really been having a lot.
6 hours.
We have lunch in between now.
It's been a long time since we've been on the road. The last few years has been a long spell. So we're.
I was just going to ask you guys about that. It's been a long time since, we've been able to go to concerts. You guys have been able to have them. What does it mean to you to get back out on that stage?
It's just going to be the best feeling. We had a small touch of it. We did Fenway August. Yeah. But everybody was still in masks, and COVID was still kind of, hovering over us. So, this summer, as places open up and everything's freed up, it's just gonna make us feel free and just get out there and just give it our all.
Yeah.
And Donnie, you mentioned a little bit ago about how the fans really are involved in what you guys do and how you perform. What did it mean for you all to be able to put together this tour so that your fans can have these moments and memories again?
Well, we had an event planned right when everything shut down, a cruise, and we had to cancel it. And we did the cruise on Zoom with all of our fans, like thousands of fans. And it was tough. It was fun, but, because it's been so long, and in some ways we've gotten back to, regular life and working again and stuff like that, it's easy to forget how quickly and easily everything can be taken away. I think that's the greatest reminder, I think, of the pandemic, is that in a moment's notice, all this could be gone. And it's important to appreciate it, to celebrate every moment that we're here, and to just love each other as much as we can. And collectively as a group, and us and our fans, we lost a lot of time together. And I just look so forward to, stepping on that stage opening night and feeling that feeling again that for a time, we didn't know if we would feel again.
Definitely. Joey, you were 12 when this band got together and New Kids on the Block started. We're here today. So for all of you, what is the secret to your success?
Wow. Everybody has their ups and downs. I asked this guy many years ago, and his acting career speaks for itself, but I said, how do you do it? And he said, you got to take your lumps, which is, that's life. We all have them. And I think we understand that. And we just get to celebrate the fact of being together. A lot of bands break up for a lot of different reasons, and we were lucky enough to stay together with some time off, and we benefit from that and that history. And we just have to keep space for each other and keep showing up for each other and for ourselves, and keep being grateful and enjoy the ride.
Gratitude.
Absolutely. Okay, let's play a little quick rapid fire question. Live in this nostalgia moment for a minute. If you guys can humor me. And you can just shout out your answers. What was your favorite 80s trend?
Rubik's Cube.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Guess jeans. That was a big deal.
Breakdancing.
Yeah.
My Pretty Pony. I like that. I like that little horse.
What was one trend that you don't want to bring back the time on?
Trend? I thought you said friend.
Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube.
I never solved it.
Shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads.
Wow. Rat tail, the rat tail.
You're not going to bring those back anytime soon?
Yeah, mullets. I'd like to take my mullet from the old days and glue it right here.
Oh my God. That's funny. Yes.
Okay, between the five of you, who was the biggest troublemaker in 1989?
89?
No, who is the biggest troublemaker in 2022?
2022.
None of
Who's making trouble now?
Yeah, I like to joke around, so I like to joke
We're
around.
reversed.
Maybe, you know,
I think
I'm getting better.
yeah.
I'm getting better. Lord knows, I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't get better. You know.
Okay,
But
so
Jordan gives me all the material. That's the point.
know,
He's the
I-
material. He's
I-
the writer.
I feel
I'm the
him.
producer, and I take the hit.
No, I'm the
he's setting it up and you're spiking it down.
Yeah.
Since you're giving us all the nostalgia, what is something that you guys get nostalgic about?
Oh, you know, music. You know, it's funny. It's like when you're in the band. You know, of course, we know we have the greatest fans in music history, but it's fun to be reminded when I hear a song, you know, from the '80s, say, you know, and it sparks you up, you know, to think like, you know, we were lucky enough to just be one of those bands that like that's what it does for other people. What I'm saying is, you know, when I listen to music or a song from the '80s and it lights me up and it gives me butterflies, it's amazing to think that our music does that for people.
Do any of you have a favorite of your hits from back in the day? Even now, what's your favorite hit that you have?
Please don't go, girl.
Hey.
Yeah.
First
It won
one.
it won
That
the
was one of
straw
the-
poll.
yeah,
It won the
we-
straw poll.
Yeah, we had a big like Final Four pandemic, you know, when we didn't have
Bracket.
anything to
Yeah,
do.
bracket.
So
Between your own songs?
yeah.
Yeah, Please Don't Go Girl won the straw poll.
Awesome. Well, now we
I'm a
know.
girl fan personally.